I was remembering as I was playing that song, because of the songs that had come before about, you know, the painter who goes to the fortune teller as if he needs to know that what he's doing somehow matters. And the fortune teller's going, yeah, sure, it matters. Yeah, great, it'll be $20. And it's that the Leave It Like It Is song has got this beautiful kind of generous vision of like, you're perfect, and if you can only see it. And so it was reminding me of this bizarre notion, another huge misunderstanding I had many years ago that has informed my life. And I used to imagine, see, because when you first learn to play guitar, you find songs that you really love, just the guitar part, you know? And you learn the guitar part exactly like the record. That's the whole point. You play it exactly like the record. Because you're not like playing a song, you're more like tracking a wild animal. Have you ever read about people who are really good at tracking? You don't want to just know where they went. You want to know why. You want to know what they were looking at. You want to know what they were smelling. You want to know what it's like to be inside their skin. Because when you're first learning to play guitar, you hear a sound that moves you tremendously, and you think to yourself, the person who played this must be as happy as I feel when I hear it. That's the assumption, right? And so I would think to myself, and it cracks me up to think how silly this notion is, but I would think to myself, somebody like James Taylor gets up in the morning, picks up his guitar, you know, starts to play something, and he would probably, in my imagination, like go like this. Well, it sounds just like the record. Because, you know, if you spent a year trying to play the first 10 seconds of an intro of a song, and, you know, that's like the holy grail, wouldn't you imagine that the person who plays it like that all the time would know it? Of course they don't. But it's just one of the wonders of being human. But to celebrate this whole bizarre notion, tonight I had a particularly interesting encounter with one of you. I was talking to you about music that we love, and we were talking about stories of guitar players that we love, and it turns out we have the same, where I was talking to somebody here who knows the inside of a particular artist's music, the way I studied it. And so when I kind of jokingly said, well, yeah, I kind of learned how to play that, I mean, it was like a 30-year-old memory now, but the fingers were kind of still there. And so for his sake and mine, this simple little song is an amazing memory machine for me. Because you know how they say that smell really takes you back to a particular place? Well, what's even stronger than that? Kinesthetic. And the amount of hours that you put into putting your fingers in a particular place, it cements a memory into this place where when you play it, it actually takes you back to kind of, wow, I remember where I was. I remember what the stairwell at the end of the hallway at the college dorm smelled like. That gray paint, I'm just right there as I'm playing.